Good day to you, viewers and listeners. You are welcome to this afternoon's edition of our usual studies. My name is Prosper Yentumi, an evangelist for the Church of Christ. Beloved, I would like to use this opportunity to apologize to my viewers for my inability to present to you the lesson we supposed to go through last week. I know my viewers have actually accepted my apology and that we are good to proceed from where we ended last 2 weeks. The topic under discourse is still the reasons why the churches of Christ preach against the observance of Christmas. The reasons why the churches of Christ preach against the observance of Christmas. Beloved, we learned from our previous lessons that people who observe Christmas have their basis of which they are observing the Christmas, and their basis are that they are observing the birthday of our Lord Jesus Christ, which our Lord himself has never attempted doing. They are saying they are observing the birthday of our Lord Jesus Christ, which the Lord himself has never attempted doing when he was on earth here. And even at all, when he ascended, he has never sent such a message through his apostles to be given to his followers. Beloved, this is of course making it clear that all that people are doing, which they attribute to the fact that they are observing the birthday of our Lord Jesus Christ, is just a fabrication they are doing. They are just fabricating whatever they are saying, because we learned that our Lord Jesus Christ has never observed his birthday on earth, neither has he sent a message through the Spirit, through the apostles, to his believers to observe the birthday. We also learned that Jesus, knowing very well that he wants us to observe his birthday, would have written his date of birth in the Bible for us. Jesus would have written his date of birth in the Bible for us. But because observance of birthday is not a necessity to Jesus, he has not written his date of birth in the Bible. Instead, he has written in the Bible that we should observe his death. We should observe his death, which is the Lord's Supper. He said we should take the supper in commemoration of his death, beloved. And that is what is necessary, because Jesus knows what is good for him, and that nobody decides for him, nobody creates for him, because he is a creator himself, a better creator, a divine creator. Therefore, we cannot create any other thing for Jesus. We cannot make there to be there when there is not supposed to be there. Our Lord Jesus Christ knows what is best for him, and he deserves the best. The best for him is the death, the commemoration of his death, because it is the commemoration of his death that gave us hope. It is the death and resurrection that gave believers the hope of salvation. And for that matter, that is the most important thing in the Christian life, to observe the death of our Lord Jesus Christ, but not the birth of our Lord Jesus Christ, which he has not written anywhere in the Bible. May the Lord help us to understand the truth about his birth and death. Beloved, therefore, just as I said, we are going to look at evidences against the winter birth. Evidences against the winter birth. Jesus was born in the Middle East in a city known as Bethlehem, the city of David. The city of David, known as Bethlehem. Beloved, we heard from Luke chapter 2, verse 8, that the very day Jesus was born in Bethlehem, some shepherds sent their flock to graze on the field in the night. Jesus was born in that same night, where some shepherds also send their flock to the field to graze. Beloved, what does this mean? This means that on that same day and night of which Jesus was born, some people who are herdmen also took their animals to the field to graze, which means that the season was a favorable season for the people. On the day Jesus was born, the season was a favorable season. It wasn't a bad season. When we visit the Middle East, they have about 4 major seasons in the year. But the populous ones among them are winter and summer. And we know very well that summer has appeared to be the hottest season in the Middle East and Europe and some part of America. Same way, the winter period is also the coldest period of the year. The winter season is also the coldest season of the year in the Middle East. So, beloved, the coldest season of the year is so cold. It's always cold in that shepherds cannot go outside even their homes in the night, let alone taking their field to the field to graze. People even find it difficult to step outside their doors in the night. You and I are aware, and to those of us who have friends and relatives living Europe and some other parts of the world, we can testify that during winter period, it is even difficult for people to go outside, to come out of their rooms. People are indoor and set fire in there to keep them warm. So nobody could go out only in the name of taking their flocks to the field to graze. This has made it impossible for Jesus to be born during the winter period. This Christmas period, which is December is under the winter period. December is under the winter period. And for that matter, Jesus could not have been born in December because it is a winter period. And the Bible gave an evidence that the day or the night Jesus was born, some headmen took their flock to the field to graze. Beloved, this is a clear evidence that proves that then, of course, Jesus is not born in the summer period, but rather Jesus might have been born during the summer. Jesus might have been born during the summer period, but not the winter period, because we heard that winter is the coldest season of the year. So if at the night Jesus was born, headmen took their flocks to the field to graze, then of course it is likely that Jesus was born during the summer period. Jesus is likely to be born during the summer period, but not the winter period. Beloved, I know at this short period we have been able to learn a lot, and I know we shall also go out there to meditate over this word so as to understand this proof that Jesus is likely not to be born in the winter period, but rather in the summer period. May the Lord be with us this day till we meet again. Thank you.